I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
If you have no idea who this man is, that is Sketch, one of the most popular streamers today.
You my wigger.
Thank you, brother. I'll take that as
Thank you, brother. Damn it!
No!
You put your hands on that.
Tuesday, you're lucky.
I really meant that shit, man. Sorry for cussing Saxons in that word.
No,
Sketch.
it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It's okay. If you can say it, I can say it. I'm just kidding. Joke's on...
In the past, he has played Madden against former NFL linebacker Vontaze Burfict.
Look at what I do. I let you be my clip. You're welcome.
He's amassed over 1.1 million followers on Twitch for his hilarious gameplay and commentary.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
And his reach was so wide, even NFL players did their best impressions of him.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Special teams, special plays, special players.
What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Tuesday.
Like the Tennessee Titans.
Special players, special teams. One of my favorites. What's up, brother? 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 What's up, brother?
The Miami Dolphins.
What's up, brother?
The New England Patriots.
What's up, brother? Special teams, special plays, special players.
And the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hello, brother. Hello, brother. It was a good practice, brother. Feeling naughty, feeling nice. Check. What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Hey, brother. Special teams, special players.
I'm the evil Mr. Beast. I never give, I only take. Take Tuesday. Sorry for cussing.
Plus collegiately, Kansas State football.
Sketch. I do this. Check Rebecca.
Which one should I rip? Any of them, bro. One-man army, Kim Jong-un.
And the West Virginia Mountaineers. The list goes on. And yet, the news today is that someone, somewhere, thought it would be a good idea to leak photos of Sketch's past. The long and short, he was a gay OnlyFans creator prior to his streaming career taking off via Insider Gaming. Earlier this week, images appeared on social media showing Sketch engaged in a sexual act with another man, which prompted an ignorant portion of the gaming community to unleash a tirade upon him. He was dragged through the ringer. That is a severe understatement, as he will educate all of us on from the events that took place in the past week.
Look at this. Open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though. I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. You know, I'm a changed person. This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of the bag. It's okay. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Thank you to all my people that have been sticking up for me. I understand if you're bad.
And this is where it takes a turn. Sketch would credit many in FaZe Clan for helping him when the photos would be leaked online.
Okay, I was dealing with some addiction problems. A couple of them. And I have a lot of people to credit for. I'll be honest. Plan A was, and I will say candidly, was to probably probably to call it quits if this ever came out. But some people saved me. Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Shout out y'all. I fucked up, but I'm changed. Yeah, that's about it though. my original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never going to come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. But the people at FaZe, Banks, especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me.
Sketch was hinting at unaliving himself, which is heartbreaking. Incredibly heartbreaking. If there is one positive in this, it is, yes, there has been negative reactions, but the positive ones have really stood out. And one of the biggest names in the biggest market in the country plays for the New York Jets, DB Sauce Gardner, who would tweet on his own volition, Sketch handled the situation better than a lot of people would have. The same ones that loved him before all this will love him after. And if they don't, then they didn't really love him to begin with. People go through tough times and it promotes growth. I stand with him. For a prominent NFL player to say this and tweet this is huge. Huge. The argument could be made that even a few years ago, this would not be the reaction. I guarantee a lot of NFL players would likely distance themselves because they don't want to be associated with anything that they deem to be the way that they would misuse the word gay, let's say. And this just says a lot to me. It just really does. Now, there would be the usual bad faith actors. Like, I don't even remember the dude's name who's on Twitch. He was streaming and he made fun of Sketch. And there was Sneeko, who, claims to be a Muslim, yet does not abide by any of the practices and is clearly aligning with white nationalists in order to promote his brand and stay relevant. Even though he did say in one interview, I believe he told a story of a party where he cucked himself. But hey, do you, man? You're a pathetic, low-life scumbag. Here's one that really upset me. And it was of another streamer who also happens to play in the NFL. And it is Miami Dolphins wideout Tyreek Hill. He did not offer any sort of support. He said and tweeted, "Sketch done played, y'all. Considering Tyreek Hill's past, he should be the last one to talk about this. The absolute last. And yet here he is on his high horse, ripping Sketch and the audience that loves seeing streamers. It's a pathetic display. Even more pathetic, a fellow wide receiver, a former wide receiver, a guy who aligns with Ye, who is a proud supporter of the Big H. Antonio Brown would tweet another diss. We've gone over who Antonio Brown is as a person, how he mistreats women, how there have been serious allegations levied against him of essay by more than one woman, how he mistreats his baby mother. The list goes on and on. So the man is the clear-cut example of what pathetic is in human form. I suppose we end on a high note. And it would come from Hassan, who said, Sketch should never feel shame for his past as long as his action never hurt a soul. Nothing about his private life that was leaked even remotely meets that standard. Shame on everyone that made fun of him and made him feel unwelcome. Amen to that. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.